This is where it all began, with a model boat in a glass case. The boat's a St Ayles Skiff, and the idea was to build a life-sized one for the museum.
In the first place, we weren't even thinking about the skiffs. It was mainly about building boats. And in the process, we brought in Adam Smith Centre, who had some students who were willing to come along and be trained as boat builders. And the long and the short of it, the museum commissioned Ian Outred to design the St Ayles Skiff.
This is that full-sized skiff, now in the museum. But out on the harbour wall, there are two boats based on the same plans, which are far from museum pieces.
I asked the question, what are we going to do with the boat once it's built? Nobody quite had thought that far ahead at that point. So I brought this idea up of restarting coastal rowing, and there were a lot of smiles around the table. So we decided that we would go to Ian Outred, who's a very well-known boat designer, and ask him to draw up the plans for a new rowing skiff based on the St Ayles Skiff.
There are now almost 50 of these boats, either in the water or under construction around the Scottish coast. The important thing is just how seaworthy they are.
Those designs were used in the Fair Isle. They're very, very similar to the Orkney and Shetland boats, and they've got fantastic sea-keeping qualities. And Ian Outred has designed an absolutely beautiful boat which has got some fantastic sea-keeping qualities.
Already there are teams competing with each other. The Anstruther crews like to think of themselves as the home side, since many of the members work in the museum.
My daughter came in, right mum, we'll need to get in a team. That'll be right. However, there's 2 or 3 of our friends, oh yeah, we'll give it a shot. Got in the boat, and the minute we got in the boat we just absolutely loved it. And in 3 weeks we were rowing in a regatta, and none of us had ever rowed before.
The St Ayles teams, as the Anstruther crews are known, are unusual in that they're mainly women.
So it's all, as I said, women of all ages, maybe 6 men. At the moment we can't get men's team. I think they're frightened of us women, but hopefully that'll come. Pitt and Weem are building the boat, Creel are building the boat, so they're using ours at the moment, so we've got quite a lot, we've got to take turns getting out.
It was wild dream that it would be taken up so quickly and by so many people. It's intensely satisfying to me. It is fantastic the way it's been picked up. We've got one group down in England. There's 7 boats under construction in the USA at the moment. We're expecting another 12 or 13 to be ordered in the autumn. It's especially pleasing because it is something so new, and it's tapping a chord which I don't think anybody had really realised was there.
The Anstruther Regatta takes place this weekend. Crews from many parts of the country will be taking on the women from here who've taken the St Ayles Skiff to their hearts.